This video will guide employees on how to view and edit their tax setup in Paylocity. Please note that you will only be able to view and edit the tax setup by logging into the Paylocity website. You will not be able to do this in the Paylocity app on your phone. The login information is the same for the app and the website, so you don't need different logins for website or the app. When you log in, you will come to the SelfService portal. If you are not on the SelfService portal, to get there, what you'll do is you'll click on HR and Payroll, click on SelfService portal, and it will bring you over to the SelfService portal. You will go to the Pay box, click on the arrow to expand it. Next, you will click on More, and then you will go to View/Edit Tax Setup. Here you'll see that there is the federal income tax form and then state taxes, so the South Carolina income taxes. It will show you what you currently have set up. To make adjustments, you will click on the link for federal income tax. Here, this provides you some notes, and over here is where we will make the adjustments. I do want to let you know that anything that you have completed for a W-4 from 2019 or prior, this new layout may look a little different for you. In 2020, the IRS did make changes to the W-4 form, and that is now the current form, and if you need to make any changes, you do have to switch over to the updated form. Here you can click on the blank federal W-4 form. This will open up in another window, and you will be able to see what the W-4 form looks like. To start off making your changes, we're going to go over to these boxes right here. I do want to preface that any individual working in HR or member of leadership cannot provide tax advice to you as far as how to complete your W-4 form. We can just guide you on what you need to do and what to enter. So, example, I can't tell you exactly what numbers you should be putting in here besides what the instructions say. So we do recommend that you always speak with a tax professional to guide you the best to complete your W-4 form. You can also go to the IRS website for additional guidance. So to start off with filing status, you'll click on this drop down. You'll want to select either married, single, or head of household. So we're going to select single here. Over here, each one of these lines are items on the W-4 form. If you're not sure on what to do, you can always click on the little information bubble here. It will provide some instructions. So if you work multiple jobs or your spouse works and you're filing married, then you will click on this box. Dependents. So they did make a change here. So what you would do is you multiply the number of qualifying children under the age of 17 by 2,000. And then you multiply the number of other dependents, so any dependent over the age of 17 by 500. You add those two amounts together, and that is what you enter for line 3. So in this example, we are going to say that this person has 2 children under the age of 17, so it would be $4,000. Line 4A, this is if you want tax withheld for other income that you might be receiving. Again, this just depends on if you want to record anything in here. Deductions for line 4B is if you expect to claim deductions other than the standard deductions and you want to reduce your withholdings. Again, please speak to a tax professional. If you wish to have additional withholdings, so line 4C, then this is what you would enter. You want to select additional flat. You cannot do a percentage. It does have to be a flat amount. So if you want an additional $150 taken out of your check for taxes, then you would enter whatever amount you would want. If you do not want any information or any additional taxes come out, you just click on the default amount and leave this as 0. Once you have completed, you will click on Save and Return. This window will pop open, and it is just you confirming that everything is true and complete and correct to the best of your knowledge. You click on Save and Confirm. Here you will notice this little yellow kind of dot, and you'll also notice that these have not changed. But if we click in here again, you will see these are the changes that I have made. And what that does is that's just letting you know that's pending approval. Once you complete this, the HR department does receive notification to approve these changes. If you would like to make changes to your South Carolina income tax, you follow the same steps. Click on the South Carolina income tax link here. This is going to be the box that the information you would change here. This is probably what you're familiar with to the old W-4 forms. So filing status, you'll click either married or single. And one thing I didn't mention on the federal income taxes, if you are filing married but at a single rate, then you would just click on single. You would enter the number of exemptions. So if I wanted to say I had, matching it up with the other federal income taxes, so I had 2 children, so I have 2 exemptions, I would enter that. Amount type, so just default amount, but if you do want to add additional withholdings, then this is what you would do, additional flat, and enter the amount for additional state income taxes to be withheld. You click on Save and Return. Again, this pop-up box will open up and you will want to save and confirm. And again, right here is going to be, you won't see all of the changes just yet because they have to be approved by an HR employee. So this is how you would set up and make changes to your tax setup in Paylocity. If you do not want to complete it via the website or the app, you can complete a W-4 form and send it to HR at YMCAgreenville.org. However, I highly recommend you complete it online. That is going to be the fastest and most secure way, so that way paperwork is not being sent through emails and things like that. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to a member of the HR team.